What's good, everybody? Corbino here, and we got the eXtermination event review. It's the biggest X-Men event, or it's the big X-Men event that just happened, that just ended. It was 5 parts, and we're also going to talk a little bit about the Exterminated, which I don't know if it's going to be a mini-series. Also, it says issue 1, so I don't know if it's going to continue or if this was just a one-off. I have another video planned talking about publishing out of order, which I'm really tired of, because the finale of Exterminated came out after the Exterminated issue 1 and after like the first 4 or 5 issues of Uncanny X-Men. So that's really annoying. Anyways, the event is basically, we gotta get the original 5 X-Men back to their time period, which I've been saying for a long time. Oh my lord. I didn't read it when it first came out. It took me a couple of years, but I finally read the event when Beast goes back and gets the original X-Men, comes back, and since then Cyclops has died, Jean's died and come back, you know, Bobby's come out as gay, the young Angel gets fire wings. I mean, so much craziness. And anyways, you know, they've been living here for years. I mean, the young Scott was a founding member of the Champions, so I mean, a lot's happened. And Ahab's here with his hounds, and he's taken over all of the X-Men, and there's a young Cable that kills the old Cable that we've come to know and love, and everyone's like, why would you kill him? You're not the real Cable, da da da. But he's doing it because he needs to get the original 5 X-Men, and everyone thinks he's killing them, but he's not. He is taking them. He used Mimic to get Mimic's wings back, or like his bird type wings for Angel, so Angel would have those wings back instead of fire wings. And he wasn't actually killing the original X-Men. He was just getting them back to their original state from when they were originally taken. Now, I don't know how much time has passed in the Marvel Universe since the X-Men were taken, but it's been at least 2 years, at least. So they would have been aged at least 2 years. So them going back to the past doesn't fix things because, well, they were aged at least 2 years. But I'm guessing we're not going to focus on that. Anyways, you got the 2 little twins, Manon and something, that are creating all of the hounds for Ahab. And young Jean, Cable has to take them to the future so young Jean can figure out how to defeat them. And then he takes them back to the past, and they all get back in their clothes from when they were originally taken, hoping that that'll fix things, and they have to erase their minds so that everything can go back to normal, or as normal as it could. And I think that the 5 X-Men, the young guys, would have a little bit more problem. Like, they go back pretty easy. Bobby has some words with Bobby. Angel says bye to Angel. Beast and Beast don't even get to talk to each other. And Jean don't really get a goodbye either. Anyways, I feel like they would have had a little bit more problems going back, you know. Like with Bobby, maybe he preferred his fire wings. I don't even know how he got those wings, because I didn't keep up with X-Men for a good while, but maybe he preferred those. Maybe Beast doesn't want to become a blue monster, you know. Like, there's so many things there that I don't know. Overall, it was a good event, especially because it gets the original X-Men back in their timeline so that they're not here anymore. It's been driving me insane, and I'm finally glad they're gone. It took them forever, though. I mean, I feel like Cyclops left the Champions like half a year ago at this point. And, you know, he left so that he could be a part of the Extermination event, so that he could go back in time. I mean, it just... It was definitely a nice event. Definitely nice closing out everything, but Bloodstorm, or whatever, the storm from another reality, died. Mimic died, and the old Cable / original Cable, whatever you want to call him, died. So they're having a funeral for all 3 of them, all sad. The original 4 X-Men that are still alive are out to drinks, talking about how it's good to have everything back, and it's like the old days, except they don't have Scott, and they're like, to Scott. And then we jump to Cable in one of his many the hideaway houses or whatever, and he goes in the back and finds, or he's talking about, I finally did it, everything's back to normal, and then he says something, I don't even remember, but he's like, and now everything will be back, Dad, or something like that, I don't know, something along those lines, and Cyclops is there in his costume, his, like, you know, blue over-the-head costume, sitting there, and that's it. And how it ended, it kind of seemed like Cyclops has already been back. Like, it seemed like he was there, and young Cable and Cyclops had planned this, but I don't really know. I don't know what happened there exactly. I don't know if he magically reappeared, but why there? And I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't know if Cyclops is back because they went back, or if he's been back. I don't know how that works. I knew Cyclops was gonna be back though, because I just knew he was gonna be back. The Exterminated event is, you know, the aftermath of all of that. Hope is very sad, you know, she lost her dad. Her and her and Jean go out on a mission because that's her son, and because Cable was her son and Cable was her father. Each other's. Either way, they go to find all of his hideaway houses and whatnot, and his bunkers, and they're destroying them or emptying them out. I don't remember exactly, but they run into Deadpool, one of them, and Deadpool's like, I know why you guys are here, da 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 da, and it's because she wanted to go back and save Cable, which we don't got time for. And then that's basically it for that. But then we get a little mini story of Cable having a flashback type thing of when he was first aboard. But yeah. And Madeline Pryor is there as his mom and all this, and his grandparents. And it was a nice little, hopefully it's a one-off. Because I'm going to feel like I got to read it if it's not a one-off. Also, I still don't fully understand why Jean calls Cable her son, because Madeline Pryor's his mother. But again, I didn't keep up with X-Men for a while, so maybe it's not. I don't know. Either way, the event, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. Great artwork, great splash pages. I'm glad that we finally have the original X-Men gone after all this time. I mean, they've been here for far too long, in my opinion. Hopefully things will go back to normal-ish. I mean, we got Wolverine back, Cyclops back, and now we just need Professor X back, which I don't want them to. I mean, keep him dead if you're going to kill him. That's how I feel about it. But anyways, I mean, things are back to normal. It was a good story arc. Definitely a nice event to get the X-Men back. I'm truly tired of all the X-Men events that they have, though they have so many. I'm glad that this event happened, though. Like, it's definitely one of my more, out of the events out of the 2000s, one of my more, like, up there for me in X-Men events. Like, probably top 5 out of the X-Men events that have happened since the 2000s. But really, there's so many at this point. But yeah, it's 4 out of 5 I'll give the event, because there's 5 original X-Men. And hopefully X-Men continues to get back to its roots, just like the Fantastic Four has been doing. And I hope things go well for that. So yeah, until next time, do the X-Men have a catchphrase?